y'all. Let's get ready to rumble. Now, before we get into the messiness of Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj exposing each other on Twitter, I gotta tell y'all right quick. Before this all popped off, I had a whole video recorded for y'all. But since Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj decided to be messy, y'all already know that's just the way now, since they decided to be messy and throw everything out of line, I'm going to go ahead and do commentary on them with my regular style of videos. And then I'm going to add pieces of my original video that I worked on today. So I'm going to have some pieces to this video. And then the next video I put up is going to have the other pieces to it. So the next video that you see, if I have two different shirts on, that will be why. Okay. Because I know y'all love coming for me down in the comments. But anywho, baby child, let's get into the messiness.
Child, I was at the library with my baby trying to be a good mama, minding my business being nosy, when I come across the fact that Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj was going at each other's throats. So I knick-knack paddywhack on over to Twitter to see what I could see, and of course, I was not disappointed. Okay, so if y'all ain't heard by now, let me give y'all a little bit of background. Like I said, last weekend or the weekend before last, however you look at it, Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, and her husband Kenneth Petty got into a shouting match in a boutique on Rodeo Drive at Grammy weekend. Now, ever since then, tensions have been high and people have been throwing shade. And Meek Mill has been caught throwing shade at least twice. Now, the first time he was throwing shade was 2 days ago when he posted this to his Instagram. He says, "I ain't never had to pay for love. I ain't never had to pray for love." And then somebody down in the comments said, "or protection," and Meek Mill said, "super fact." Now, if you don't get the reference, some people are saying that Nicki Minaj only went back to the hood to get Kenny because of the mess that went down between her and Cardi B. They're basically saying that she doesn't want to be with Kenny, that she just wants protection and his gang to be behind her so she won't have to worry about anything like that happening to her ever again. Now, that's what word on the street is, but I'm man's my business. So today, he was caught liking a post on Instagram that was making fun of Nicki Minaj's husband. So I guess Nicki Minaj did not like that, so she went to Twitter to express herself. She posted this picture of Meek Mill to her Twitter, and she says, "Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Bad built face behind obsessed with the queen." Then she made it worse by liking some shady tweets from the Barbs on Twitter. One person says, "Meek Mill got a whole child on the way, but he over here liking pics about another man. That ninja reeks of Tootsie Cat. Oh my goodness." At Nicki Minaj, period, sis. So Nicki Minaj got even pettier and went to her Instagram and started posting pictures of Meek Mill in some not so favorable outfits in the past. So then she goes back to Twitter and continues to throw shade. Well, not really shade, more like the whole shade tree. She says, "Ninja been tweeting about my man for a year now, talking about he went to my page to see him, but he was blocked. My ninja, move on. I know you'll be embarrassed. Poop yourself in the store when you got presto." And again, she's talking about 2 weekends ago in LA when they was all arguing with each other. Now, this is where it gets good. Nicki Minaj then tweeted, and I want y'all to listen to all these allegations. She says, "You beat your own sister and taped it, spit on her and taped it, kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital." Good grief, Meek Mill, what the word is you doing over there? But anywho, she says, "Sucking Drake D made you feel tough again. Move on." So then Meek Mill finally responded and says, "The only way you can try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother convicted of you know what, and you been new and paid for his lawyer. Your little brother touched that little girl too." Child, I ain't even read that part. Anyway, he said, "You know I know you want me to crash with your boyfriend, and I won't." Then he says, "You said you willing to crash your man because you losing now, and everybody in the industry know you a bad person. You been knew your brother was doing whatever to that little girl. That's why I got away from you." Child, those are some strong allegations. So then Nicki Minaj responds back to him and says, "Imagine talking about an alleged you know what of a child to hurt someone who wasn't involved just so people can dislike me." Now, before we get any further, I already know this video gonna be demonetized. So if you want to help your girl out, my cash app is $ for the love of juice. Okay. But anywho, she goes on to say, "You could never stand on your own. You won't tell people the mother is on tape asking me for $20 million to make the charge go away though. You was a around, see you soon. Now, see you soon is the exact same thing that DJ Academics accused her of saying to him, but a lot of people didn't believe him, but there you go. So then Meek Mill responds and says, surrounded by you know what, talking what, stop playing. You picked a great time to be saying I ever put my hands on you. You full of hate, and the whole industry know you full of hate, and your bag getting low, so you want to destroy me. Child, let me clutch my pearls and gather myself. Then he goes on to say, I can't believe y'all industry people let these people survive this long in the game knowing they really nasty people and have a nasty upbringing. Everybody really know what's going on. I'm powerful. I'm never scared to speak up. So then, baby child, things start to calm down a little bit. And Meek Mill says, go to church, leave me alone. Then something happens that was unexpected to everybody, even Meek Mill's baby mama. He finally claimed her on social media. He says, my girl is with me pregnant. Watching me tweet about my ex is very clownish. I'ma exit. Yeah, I think that might be the right thing to do, Meek Mill. So even though Meek Mill said that he was done with the situation, he came back one more time to tweet something else. He says, for clarification, I don't hit women and I won't let my interviews be filled with questions about her or any situation to do with her when I come out to do press for my new album. No devil tricks. A shame and a scandal, baby child. A shame and a scandal. Now these two were going at each other's neck and spilling all types of hot tea. And I ain't telling y'all what I think. I'm telling y'all what I know. Moving on.
Alright, so I got one more thing that I want to briefly touch on. Future. Okay, so y'all know Future has been in the blogs a lot lately because he got 50-11 churn. Well, apparently he got more churn than I thought he had. He got 50-12 churn, okay? Now, word on the street is that his oldest kid, who is either 17 or 19, is in a great deal of trouble. In fact, he's facing 25 years for some neighborhood activity that he's been involved in. Now, this is the type of stuff that makes me upset with any parent, a mama or a daddy. Now, Future, while you out here chasing around Lori Harvey, who's 23, just turned 23 the other day, your 19-year-old son is out here in these streets doing all kind of neighborhood activities that now has him in trouble and he's facing 25 years. Don't you think it's more important that you should be looking after your children? I don't understand why these people, women or men, want to have all these children and don't want to take care of them. Now, giving somebody money is one thing. Well, what I'm also hearing on the street is that his son doesn't even have a real lawyer. He got a public defender facing charges like that. Child, just give me a second. Let me calm down real quick. Future, while you out here chasing 23-year-old Lori Harvey around and you got all these children, you need to stop and take a moment and remember that these children need a dad in their lives. I guess you think it's not cool to take care of what you made, or you just don't want to deal with them. But the least you could do is go down there and give that boy some money so he can have a good legal team. Now, I don't know what happened between you and the baby mama. I don't even know what happened between you and the son. But he is your son from what they're saying. So you should have some type of feeling in your heart that would make you want to go down there and help that boy. But instead, you out here doing what you know best, chasing Cat. You need a foot up your ass. And I wish I was tall enough to do it. But since I ain't, I'm going to let you slide this time. But guess what? Karma ain't going to let you slide. Trust me, you going to get all this back. But anywho, y'all know I'm ass my business, and I'm going to do just that. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about all these situations down in the comments. Is Mr. Future wrong, first of all, for having all these 50-11 children? But is he wrong for not helping out his son who is in a great deal of trouble? Child, think about that whole situation with Future just made my stomach hurt. Or I could be hungry. That's probably it. I'm probably hungry. So, child, let me go ahead and get me something to eat before Gabby get home from school. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Moving on.
Well, I'm definitely going to need you guys' opinions in this situation because y'all know I don't get in other people's business like that. Well, we're about to be out of here, but before we go, we want you guys to leave us a like. And remember to subscribe to our channel for the juiciest gossip commentary around. And don't be shy. Leave us your opinions in the comments. Good, bad, or indifferent, I love them all. And with that being said, you guys, we are out of here.